Hey guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. Today I'm going to be showing how to actually make a slightly tanky Nova due to some revelations that I found on Reddit, which basically stated that her Null Star ability, which is this, actually reduces damage to her. At first I made a video kind of like a parody video, just kind of disproving it in a lighthearted way, but I failed to realize that it's not her shields that are reduced, it is her health. And I made up this build specifically because of that. As you just saw there, they exploded because I have this. Because each of her Null Star particles reduces about 5% of her damage to her health. So with this build, I have 16, which is I think about 80% or so. I think that was the number, about 80% damage reduction. It might be capped at 75 or something like that, but it's about 80 or so. But only if you have a full thing of Null Stars. If one of them goes away, that's another 5% more damage that you're going to be taking. And specifically, this build is built around this Neutron Star augment, and not just because of the blast damage, which ain't great, as you can see, because my radius is actually very low. It's actually so if you only have a few particles left, you can cast and then recast, so you can regain that heavy damage resistance. I also have Prime Flow and Quick Thinking, as well as Rage, so as I take damage to my health, I gain energy, and then that large energy pool of 656, obviously this would be higher if this was maxed, would be turned into Quick Thinking. And the good thing about this augment is because it prevents damage to her health, it actually includes this Quick Thinking, which means your energy pool will actually take less damage as well. So overall, it just makes you survive a hell of a lot longer. And of course, this is a maximum duration with the narrow-minded, constitution, and prime continuity. And obviously, of course, energy siphons, so you can regain some energy over time. If it wasn't for this Neutron Star augment, which you kind of do need, but if you didn't need this, like if you could recast it anyways, I'd probably slot in Prime Vigor just for even more health, and obviously more shield just so you can prevent more health damage. So I'm going to show this right now. This ain't going to be a perfectly accurate test, but you will be able to see the difference for sure. First, I'm just going to lower the enemy level because I was testing it at 145. We're going to go down to level 50. Heavy Gunner, which has a lot of DPS. Make sure my energy and health is max, and I'm just going to stand still, and you're going to watch my health rapidly decrease, very rapidly, and then that energy down the bottom right, and it's gone. Which was pretty quick. Now, I'm going to do the same test, but I'm going to cast my Null Star, and I'm going to try not to get too close. Right about here should be fine. Now watch my health. When she starts firing again. Come on. Come on, I can't get too close, otherwise the Null Stars are going to attack her. See, my health's going down fairly slowly compared to what it normally was. And now if you look at my energy is also going down slower. Obviously, this is just one enemy, so if you're fighting multiple enemies, your health would be going down even quicker. But assuming that your Null Star does this, every time it does this, you're taking more and more damage, so you can recast, and then do that. Now you're back up to 16, which is about 80% damage reduction. I still eventually die, obviously, because I'm still Nova, but in high-level missions, this can allow you to survive a little bit longer. So this basically means you can turn Nova into a sort of a tank, just as long as you keep enemies away from you. I think it's about 5 or 6 meters, so like butchers and stuff will run up to you, or shockwave MOAs, infested especially. This augment would be very bad against infested, especially because of that, since a lot of enemies rush you. But you can just simply recast it, because you're going to be taking health damage, which will regen your energy, and then you can just recast again. Obviously, unfortunately, there is a delay. See, if I spam it, there is a slight delay before you can recast it again. And that delay might kill you in higher levels. So yeah, it's pretty effective, and I was actually surprised that it was so effective. It's still, like I said, this was still against one enemy, and it was in the simulacrum. So if you're doing it like an actual mission with a lot of enemies rushing you, you're probably still going to die fairly quickly, but you will survive a lot longer than you normally would have, especially with my build that I just showed. So yeah, thanks for watching.